Welcome to Freestyle Disc Golf. This is the second round of August action at Jackson, presented by AVL Disc Golf. First on the tee is David Diehl, who is currently at 13 under. The first round they played all the short tees. This round they're going to be playing all the long tees. He chooses the right side hyzer gap, and that looks really good. This is Martin Kneece. He is currently at 9 under. He takes the middle gap. That should give him a putt. This is Brandon Brown. He is also at 9 under. Looks like he's lining up that outside route, the hyzer route. He should also have a putt. And last is Hunter Bennett, who is also at 9 down. So there's a three-way tie for second place right now. He's going outside route. He puts it inside and hits that tree. This looks like a good approach. He should be able to salvage a par from there. Martin just short for his birdie. And Brandon just high. Last chance for a birdie from David, the current leader. Great birdie on the first hole. Extends his lead. Par save from Hunter and 2 tap-in pars. Hole 2 is a 500-foot par 4. They're just trying to throw a placement shot here and then get a nice shot over the pond. Looks like everyone has a decent lie for their approach to the green for their birdie. He saws that one off a little bit. That'll give him a long look for a birdie though. He doesn't like it. He sawed it off as well and hits the tree. Fortunately stays safe. He'll be dealing with some mud though. Brandon with the big hyzer forehand, and that's parked. He should be tapping in a birdie. David going with the lone backhand on this approach. Go in. That was a great shot. Another tap-in birdie. It's pretty windy on this green. He should be tapping in a par. Oh, Hunter just lets the wind kind of get under that and push it left. Leaves it just a little short. He's going to be tapping in a bogey. Martin's going to tap in a par and then 2 tap-in birdies. This hole is 375 feet, but it's way uphill, so it plays more like 430, 440 feet. And Brandon's opting for a forehand, which is just a smash forehand. He's obviously got a lot of forehand power. So smooth and so far. Good shot. That should be in the circle for Martin. Hunter also opting for the forehand, so he obviously has a lot of power as well. That should be in the circle, circle's edge-ish.
Yeah.
Crawls over the rim. David says four-wheel drive, that's a good one. Ooh, Martin just a high on that one. He was short on the first hole. Let's see if he can dial it in. David with another birdie. That's 3 in a row. Turkey. Brandon with the birdie as well, and Martin will be tapping in his par. So 3 birdies on hole 3 from the long. That's actually really good. Hole 4's gap gets a lot smaller when you move to the long, so you really want to make it through this initial gap. And David does so nicely.
Yeah, thanks.
Brandon does not get through the gap. He's going to have to do some serious scrambling to save par. Hunter also, he makes it a little further than Brandon, but he's still going to have some work to do. This looks really good for Martin. He should be on the green. Brandon's in a really tough spot here. Clips an early tree, kicks him right short of the basket. Oh, Hunter puts a little too much turn on that and hits a late tree. That's a good up from Brandon. He should be tapping in a bogey. Hunter will also be tapping in a bogey. Martin makes a birdie putt. And David gets his 4th birdie in a row to start this round. Hole 5 from the longs is one of the hardest par 3s on the course. This is David up first, who is at 17 under par right now. And he's on the green for a birdie. Now we have Martin, who is at 10 under par. That's a tough spot to be. He's going to have to do some work there. Now we have Brandon, who is at 10 under par as well. birdies also. That's even tougher spot. It's hard to make it around the corner if you don't get down the fairway a bit. And last we have Hunter, who is at 8 under par. I should give Brandon a long putt for par. Martin going with the overhand. That's a good shot. He should be 35 feet. That's not bad from Hunter either. He should have about another 35-footer as well. Brandon's right next to an active bee's nest right here. Ooh, great run. Tapping in a bogey. Oh, just pulls it a little right. Martin for par. From maybe about circle's edge. And he hits it dead center. He dialed it in. Good putt. Good par save. Hunter to save a bogey. Oh no, that was rude from the basket. Let's give that a little replay. Freeze out. That'll really aggravate you in the middle of a round. Nice birdie from David. That's 5 in a row. He is just feeling it today. Bogey tap in from Brandon, and then it's going to be a double bogey from Hunter, unfortunately. Hole 6 is a reachable par 4 for these guys. This one looks pretty good. It's turned over a little too much maybe, but that's actually going to be an eagle look. Martin puts it on a great angle out of his hand, and that's also going to be an eagle look. Brandon's up there. And looks like Hunter puts it in a similar spot to Brandon. Here's Hunter in the woods trying to find a way to get to the basket. Oh, he hits an early tree. I'm sure he's going to try to run this one to save his birdie. Hit some metal. Good run. Brandon try to get a long eagle here. He puts it close for birdie. Good run. Martin thought he had it. So did I. No one able to connect with the eagle on this round. Brandon tapping in a birdie. Hunter tapping in a par. And the other two guys will be tapping in birdies as well. Hole 7 is also one of the hardest par 3s on the course. We got David here, who is sitting at 19 under. And he pipes it. Nice skip and slide up right under the basket. That's probably the closest I've ever seen anyone get on this hole. Martin looks like he threw a great shot as well. Coming up just a little short left. He should have a long birdie putt. Martin is sitting at 11 under right now. This is Brandon, who's also sitting at 11 under. Brandon hits a late tree, but might have a look for a long birdie. And this is Hunter, who is at 6 under. Not having the start I know he wanted. This is his first time on lead card film, so maybe he's a little bit nervous, and he'll settle in hopefully soon. Brandon is actually at 10 under, sorry. Brandon with his approach. Should be a tap-in par. Hunter giving it a run. Good run from Hunter. It's going to be a little bit of a tester for his comeback for par. This is what Martin has for birdie. Kind of has that tree a little bit in his way. And he just drains it dead center. That was a great putt. Let's run that back. Good birdie from Martin. Oh, just short for the par from Hunter. He taps in a bogey. David taps in a birdie. And Brandon taps in his par. Hole 8, just like hole 4, the gap gets a lot smaller from the long tee, and David does not hit the gap. He kicks left into jail, where it is going to be really hard to save a par from. This looks good from Martin. He hits a late tree, but he's down there. Brandon hits the gap, but hits a tree and kicks right. He might be able to salvage something from there. Hunter also hits the gap, and this looks pretty good. So this is where David ended up, and as you can see, there's really nothing. He's just trying to get back to the fairway. And he rips an overhand, punches it through, and he's in the fairway, but he is still a long way from the basket. From way back where he is, that's a great shot. Ooh, Martin kind of lets that go early. He's not happy with that shot. Brandon with the overhand. That looks pretty good, but you never know with this sloping green. Hunter just doesn't turn that over enough. This is David. I don't know if he's running this for par or not, or just laying it up to save a bogey and stop the bleeding. That was kind of a half go, but he's tapping in a bogey. So after 7 birdies in a row, he's tapping in a bogey. No pars yet for David. Martin puts it close for par. Brandon puts it pretty close for his par. Oh, Hunter got some metal. He clips that little tree. I wonder if that was going in. I'm going to say it was. Brandon tapping in a par. David bogey. And Martin and Hunter will be tapping their pars as well. Hole 9, just like from the short tees, you really want to get this one. Martin's in the circle. Brandon looks parked. Hunter looks like he's running this. Good shot. It sticks right there. Park job. David's looking a little right, but he's also in the circle. Brandon just taps in his birdie really quick. David with a good putt. That's another birdie, so no pars on the front 9 for David. Martin with the bird. And Hunter should be tapping in a birdie as well. Good star frame from them. Martin up first. He hits that left side gap, hoping that it'll trickle down towards the basket. Brandon up second. Choosing that right side. Flipping to flat. He's got to miss some stuff here. And he's on the green. Good shot. Hunter with the rarely seen forehand on this hole. It's on a great line. It's got to settle, though, when it hits the green. Yeah, he skips off of those rocks, and he's going to have an uphill long putt. David choosing the right gap with more of a hyzer line. Let's see what these guys have. That's Hunter down there with basically a layup shot, but he might try to give this a run. Ooh, he does try to give that a run. Great shot. Stays close to the basket too. Martin with the birdie. Yeah, everyone else is pretty much parked. Birdie from David. And a birdie from Brandon. Hunter will come in tapping his par. 3 birdies on that hole is really good. After 10 holes, Martin is at 14 under. He's up first. He chooses to go over the top. And just comes up a little short. Brandon, he's at 12 under. that one low underneath. A little short, but that should be a putt. David, who's at 21 under par, playing phenomenal golf. Also chooses to keep it low under the trees. Another putt for birdie. Hunter, who's at 6 under, looks like he's lining up a roller. And that is a roller. That's a great option for this hole. That needs to slow down, but it's looking good. Oh, off the tree. Wow. That was an amazing shot. What a cool shot he threw there. David up first. The rarely missed putt from David. Martin up next. Ooh, chains out right. Brandon wasn't actually as short as I thought. This is pretty close. Birdie from Brandon. This is a good hole to get. Tap in birdie from Hunter after that awesome roller. So 2 birdies and 2 pars. Brandon's going to have to do some scrambling. Hunter puts that on a great angle. Hits a late tree, but it's a putt from there. He's at the top, pin high, looking down at the basket. That's also a birdie putt. David with a great angle out of the hand, and he's going to be putting as well. Brandon hits a tree, and he's got this for a par. He's probably laying this up, but maybe he'll give it a run. He's got it up high in the air, drops right next to the basket. He'll be tapping in a bogey. Martin for his birdie. Shorty knew it right out of his hand, tapping in a par. David actually went a little bit long. And he'll also be tapping in a par. Hunter ended up being a lot closer to the basket than I realized off the tee. See if he can get 2 in a row. He does. He's gotten 3 out of the last 4 holes, so he's settled in now. It's good to see. Everyone else tapping in their pars. Hunter takes the box after getting 2 in a row. He's opting for the forehand route. He gets pretty far down the fairway, but not on the green. Martin's got some work to do. David going with the forehand route as well. He gets over on that a little bit. He's going to have to scramble a little bit as well. And Brandon also going with the forehand. He saws that off a little early, and that kicks across the fairway right into some jail. Martin threw a roller, kind of missed that one. Brandon is also in a tough spot over here. Looks like he's going to opt for a forehand roller as well. This is looking pretty good. He gets down there for at least in putting range. Good run from Hunter. This is Martin to get up and down for a bogey. Maybe he tries to run this for a par. David with the anti-putt, but that's close for par. So Brandon has this little gap here that he's going to try to hit with a putt so he can save his par. Ooh, that was just a couple inches low. What a great run. Martin hits a nice putt for his bogey. Hunter for par. And David will tap in his par. And Brandon tapping in a bogey. After 13 holes, Hunter is at -8. Opting for the forehand through this low ceiling gap. And he puts that on the green. Good shot. David also opting for the forehand. He is at 21 under. Oh, he kind of gets over on that a little too much. He's going to have to just throw an approach for par. Martin kind of clips the ceiling a little bit, but it still moves forward, and he's really close to the basket there. Good shot. And Brandon with the forehand. Brandon's at 11 under, and Martin's at 13 under. He is a little inside with that, but it made it to putting range. David puts that close for his par. Brandon for birdie from outside the circle. He's hitting metal from distance. Hunter for birdie to go 3 in a row. There it is. Par for David. Great birdie from Martin. And a tap-in par from Brandon. Martin kind of burns that over low, and it cut rolls to the left, pretty short down the fairway. He's got some work to do to get up and down. Ooh, David saws that one off. Gets most of his flight, but kicks into the brush on the left side of the fairway. Brandon throws a great shot. Hits a tree, but keeps him in the middle of the fairway. There should be an easy approach from there. I call it easy, but it's no really easy approaches on this hole. There's a lot of trees. Martin hits an early tree. He's throwing his third shot now. He hits another tree, so he's still got some work to do. Brandon from the middle of the fairway. And that's a putt for birdie. This is David in there in the rough. It's thick in there, so I'm sure he's trying to find a gap. And he finds one, and he gets down there for a birdie putt. That's a great shot. Martin is down there for his par putt. No, that will be for a bogey putt, sorry. Ooh, he's running an eagle there. Good shot from Hunter. This is Brandon for birdie. Great birdie putt. This is David for birdie. Another great putt. Good birdie from David after being in the rough. That's awesome. Bogey putt. Oh, just short. He's gonna tap in a double bogey. I know he's not happy about that. Hunter for his bird. That's 4 in a row for Hunter. He really turned it on this back nine. And a double bogey. Now all of a sudden it's a race for second place with 2 12-unders and a 10-under from Hunter. This is a pretty good shot. You really want to get hole 16. That's a putt. David with the park job. Brandon with just a little too much ante out of the hand, and he'll be short looking at a long putt for birdie.
Oh, baby. Either one. Come on.
Martin has this on an ace run. It's going to be a little long. Misses left. He should have a pretty close par putt.
Yeah.
Martin from about 35 feet. Hits the band, stays close for par. Hunter from about 28 feet down the hill. And he bangs it. That's 5 in a row. Brings it to 1 stroke out of second place. Brandon. Birdie for David. And Martin will be tapping in a par. Hunter with the box again. That was a great shot from Hunter. Another great shot from David. Brandon lets that go early and hits an early tree. That's a great shot from Martin. He gets that to flip up a little bit and ride out to the right. Should be close to the basket. Brandon in some tough woods here, off to the right of the fairway. That should give him a long par putt. David for birdie from about 28 feet. Great putt. He's just having a great day today. Another birdie for Hunter. Tale of two different nines here for Hunter. And a birdie from Martin. So 3 birdies and a bogey from Brandon. Hole 18 is a very reachable par 4 as well. Hunter is at 12 under. He's on first. That's an approachable place for birdie. Now we have David
Diehl,
who's at 24 under and just has had a great, tremendous day. I mean, he won. And he is long of the basket, so he's looking back for a comeback eagle.
Kneece on the box now.
Now we have Martin. Martin is at 13 under.
And last to tee off on
He hits an early tree. He's got work.
Brown.
And now Brandon, who's at 11 under. So they're all within 1 stroke, 13, 11, and 12 under in second place. Unless, of course, someone from the chase card does something crazy, which there's some good people on the chase card, so.
Come on, give me some footing.
He throws it up high, kicks a tree left into some more jail.
Way too wide.
It's hard to tell from that angle, but I think he puts that pretty close. Ooh, looks like he tried to ring that one up. He's got a putt for birdie. David with the comeback eagle putt. Almost got it. He'll be tapping in a birdie for the win. Hunter to go 13 under and to be tied for second place currently with Martin. And he got it. Great back nine. Way to turn it back on. Shows a lot of resolve. Brandon for also a comeback eagle putt to go 13 under as well to be tied with Hunter and Martin. And he gets it, so he's tied with Hunter and Martin. Martin just has to make this putt to stay tied. And he's parked, so he threw a great out. So all three of them finished 13 under for the whole tournament.
Yeah, David.
And David finishes 25 under. He killed it. So actually, Andrew Lavoie came from the second card and shot 10 under and took 5 strokes over third place to become in second. So great shooting from Andrew. Thanks for stopping by my channel, Freestyle Disc Golf.